Okay, good morning and good afternoon to each and everyone. Welcome to the International Free Webinar. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful day. I am your host for today. My name is Rohamina Kapoor, currently living in Thailand, but I am a Filipino. It is my pleasure to be part of the Institute of Global Professionals. Before we begin our program, let me tell you about IGP. The Institute of Global Professionals serves as a resource to students and the community, providing holistic social work and education to create a competent generation. We have organized this webinar, training, offline and online courses from best and great speakers, trainers from all over the world to create a best learning platform for all of you. Our mission to empower people and improve their skills. We have already successfully completed 242 webinars. Today, we are pleased to bring you the 243 webinar entitled Delivering Digital Classroom Through ClassPoint with one brilliant speaker all the way from the Philippines, Sir Carl Kerby and Sapon. Sir Carl Kelvin M. Sipunyan is a school administrator of Naswak Hatubuan Bangon High School, Philippines. Good morning to all the students watching from Naswak Hatubuan Bangon High Schools. So we expect that today's topic will help you to improve your personal and professional life. And let me remind you to please don't forget to share, tag, comment, and mention your friends in the comment box down below. Your attachment will encourage us to do better and best services to our lovely students. Okay, so without further ado, please help me welcome our handsome and brilliant speaker for today, none other than Sir Carl Kerry and Sapunan. Sir, good morning.
Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning, Miss Rohimina, and to
Good
our
morning,
lots of
sir.
viewers for today's sessions.
Yes, so you can formally introduce yourself, sir.
Okay. Allow me to share my screen so that I can continue this session.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Not yet, sir. Oh, okay, coming.
Okay. Okay. Hello everyone
Okay,
again. This
we
is
can see
Parker Vin
now.
M. Sapungan from the Philippines, specifically from the province of Oriental Mindoro. So as you can see, I am an MI expert, GCE level 1 and level 2 holder also, a Wakelet ambassador and a T4 ambassador. Like Ms. Rohimina said, I am a school administrator or the teacher in charge of the Naswak Hatubuan Bangon High School here in Oriental Mindoro, Philippines. Okay.
Okay, so to our lovely audience, please let us welcome once again Sir Carl, Kirby, and Sapunan. Sir, all the best. Your
Okay. Thank
virtual
you.
stage is yours. Okay, welcome, sir.
Okay. Again, good morning and good afternoon to our lovely viewers. So let me continue my presentation. So okay. So, as we all know, today's topic is all about delivering the digital classroom through ClassPoint. So, ClassPoint is one of the best tool we have in the market as of today. So, what is ClassPoint? A ClassPoint is the most integrated, interactive, and classroom quiz tool designed for every educator who uses PowerPoint. So take note, who uses PowerPoint. So let us see why we need PowerPoint with ClassPoint. It allows teachers to quickly turn their PowerPoint slides into interactive quizzes, run the quizzes with students, collect their live responses, score students, and save to review and analytics. It also provides educators with handy annotations, tools, and digital whiteboards inside PowerPoint. ClassPoint also helps educators achieve all the above right within PowerPoint so they don't need to switch to another applications. So now let us begin how to install a ClassPoint. So first, we need to get the application first. So how we can get the application? So on your browser, okay, here's the browser. On your browser, you just search the ClassPoint and then hit the enter. Then, as you can see, there are many selections. But first, we need our application. So we are going to search or to click this ClassPoint Interactive Classroom Quiz in PowerPoint. So you just click this and it will redirect you on the ClassPoint site. Then there on the ClassPoint site, you're going to search to locate the installer. So let's just wait for the site. Disclaimer, syempre, it's depend on the fast of your internet connectivity. So here you can see the join a class, download now. So first, we don't have our class point. So you just click the class point, download now. Then after you click the download now, there's a pop-up message that will appear on your screen. Then after that, you will going to supply the needed information. Take note, this one is free. So you just fill out your name, your email, your organization, then click download. After you download your application, it depends on the internet connectivity that you're having or you have. Why? Because if your internet connectivity is so fast, then your download session is so fast also. Okay. Let me show this to the screen the sample of the the application for ClassPoint. It will redirect to you when you supply all the fields. It will redirect to you on the download panel. Here is it. And okay. So this one is the class point. So to install the class point, you simply just double click this or click this, then hit enter, then follow the instruction. So it's easy and user friendly. So you can install properly and easily the class point on your system or on your desktop or on your gadget. After that, So we have installed it in our devices, on our laptop, desktop. Now you can see your PowerPoint. So first you're going to open your PowerPoint application. And you will notice that when you, okay, I'm bringing the PowerPoint presentation on the screen. Oh, sorry. Okay. So once you installed your application on your system or on your devices, you can see, oh, it's loading. You can see on your upper part, here on the tabs, you have additional tabs, which is Inknoe ClassPoint. So this one is the one you need to maximize the class point on your PowerPoint. So just click the Inknoe ClassPoint tab. Then this one will ask you to sign in. So since you are first timer, so you ask to sign up first, then supply the needed information. Then after you supply the needed information, you're going to sign in here. So in my case, because I already have my class point, it's already signed in. So here's the our class point. So that's the easiest way and the most compatible way for us as educator to install the class point. So it's so easy and it's user friendly. But take note, ClassPoint is only compatible for Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and Office 2013, 2016, 2019, and 365. And Windows also upgraded their Windows 11. I didn't try it to use ClassPoint there. So maybe it will compatible with Windows 11 because it's a higher version. So that's how to install the ClassPoint. Next, after we install the ClassPoint, we are now ready to create our ClassPoint. Okay, so we have here the ClassPoint barcode scanner, barcode. This one is needed for our student so that they can join to our ClassPoint. Take note, our student will not going to download any application to their mobile devices, to their devices or gadget to use the ClassPoint. Only the teachers or the educator who will be using the ClassPoint as a tool to download the application. So first, the student must go to www.classpoint.app and he will redirected to this site. So he will supply his name and the class code. What is class code? Class code, you can see the class code at the upper right corner of the presenter's view of the PowerPoint. And the left side, this is on the mobile version. So that's same. This one is for the mobile, this one is for the web browser. Okay. Next, annotation and whiteboard. So this is the good thing to from ClassPoint. We can annotate, you can correct the different things on our presentation. So let's see how to do that. Okay, I'll back again in my PowerPoint. So we're going to annotation and whiteboard. Okay, so take note that ClassPoint has different groups. We have user groups, annotation settings, interactive quiz, slideshow option, review, and help. So we have six different groups that we can maximize in using the class point. First is the user. So what is users group? Users group is, you can find it here, the your profile, your, to upgrade your free version. Because ClassPoint has two versions, the free or the basic version, and the other one is the pro version. Then we have annotation settings. The annotation settings allows you to use different pens, different color of pens to annotate on your activity, and whiteboards or the white backgrounds. The next one is the interactive quiz. We have 5 interactive quiz, and that's our multiple choice, word cloud, short answer, slide and drawing, and image. Then slide option, then review, then help. So let's take it easy and step by step. The first one is the annotation and whiteboard. So whiteboards, you just click the whiteboards. Okay, I'll just wait. So as we can see, ClassPoint annotation toolbar give us the quick access to the pens, the highlighters, the eraser, and laser to aid our teaching presentation. It also help us to uh, mark on our recordings, on our annotation. So these are the whiteboards. Whiteboards, we can have different whiteboards. Okay, sorry. Yan. We have 6 sets of whiteboard. So we have the whiteboard, the blackboard, the ruled paper, or we have 3 available slots that we can customize, meaning we can use the current slides on our slide. You just click the 3 dots here, then you select use an image or use the current slide, or the other one you can use an image, or you can use different depending on what are you going to use or how are you going to use. So that's it, the whiteboard. For example, I use this current slide. I just click the 3 dots, then use current slide. So automatically it will change into the current slide. And then you can also customize, you can rename. So I'll use this as current slide. Next, let's try to use that on our presentation. So I hit the F5 to present. Okay. Then you can see at the bottom part of my screen, this one, we have here the laser, the mouse, the different highlighters, pens, and this one is the whiteboard. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Why he doesn't want to click. Mm-hmm. Yo. Okay. So this is the whiteboard. You can select. So for example, I use this image because I'm teaching ICT. So this is the parts of the computer. So As educator, you can annotate, you can select different highlighter, or when you have discussion, you can use the pointer. You have this one also, the highlighter or the pen, depending on what color. This is the highlighter. The pen, I'll use this highlighter. Depending on what is your choice, you can use that. So you can highlight and then you can annotate on your screen. And it's the best thing with ClassPoint is it it will or it can be used in different uh, rooms like Google Classroom, and Google Meet, MS Teams. Also, it can use in Zoom. So depending on, so you can take, for example, this is mouse, and your student also can use that. Okay, then okay, the only thing that you need is the class code. So you just click here, you can see how many participants you have, your class code. So when your student wants to use the whiteboard, he will go to the ClassPoint app, then encode the class code for the session, and or he can use his mobile phone, scan the QR code. So that's the easiest way. And uh, it's the best thing with ClassPoint is you can annotate on your things, especially for example in this you can ask your student, okay, student number one, can you label what part is this or what do you call this? Oh, then your student will easily can annotate on your screen, and you can save it also with your presentation. For example, I hit the escape, then let's wait. Okay, so this one, a pop-up message, the class point will ask you, you want, or if you want to keep your ink annotations. So if you want, you can keep it. If you don't like, discard it. So I'll keep it. So when you open again your class point, the annotation is there. Okay. Next is the interactive quiz. So like I said, we have five: the multiple choice, the word cloud, the short answer, slide drawing, and image upload. Let's see how can we use that. Okay, the first one is the multiple choice. So as we all know, multiple choice can differ from one another. We can use the single answer question, multi-answer question, the true or false, the exit poll, and we have also the, sorry, I forgot to add the pre-class starter. So let's differentiate each of everyone. What is single answer question? When you say single answer question, this is the most common multiple choice format, similar how you would on an exam. So students have different choices. So let's see how can we use that. So this is the single answer question. So I prepare on the screen the simple question. So which command allows you to cut a text? In designing your PowerPoint, it depends upon on you and how will you going to use that. So it's your preference. How will you manage your designing skills? Okay, so we have the four choices A, B, C, D. So let's see how can multiple choice single answer question can be done. You click the multiple choice on the upper part of your screen. Then, as you can see, there's additional label here, the multiple choice. And on the right side, you can see the interactive quiz, question type multiple choice. So we have different selection depending on how many choices you have. We have 2 to 6. So for this session, for this single answer question, I have four answers. So I'll use the four. So you have allow selected multiple choices. When and how we're going to use the allow selecting multiple choices. So as we all know, we have multiple answer questions. So you can use the allow selecting multiple choices if your question solicit different or multiple answer or multiple choices. So you just click it or you check it. And another one is asking if has a correct answer. So definitely yes, you have a correct answer. Then you have choices from the four, which is the correct answer. Which command allows you to cut a text? So let's see, the correct answer is letter C. You just check. So meaning if you on the presenter mode, automatically it will allows you to select the correct answer letter C. Automatically your presentation will be checked. Then we have competition mode. So we have here the play option. What is play option? We have here the start question with slide. So when you press the slide, the presentation mode, automatically the start question with slide will allows you to have a timer. Automatically, it will ask you on how many or how long will the student will take to answer the specific question. So then next we have close minimize result window after question start. So i-minimize niya yung question. We have close submission after. So depending on what you like, let's see, we have 15 seconds. Meaning to say, if you have to present that, you have your student have 15 seconds to answer the question. So let's try. Okay. So let's see. Participants kindly join. Okay, we have here one, two, three, four. You can join with the class code or you can scan the QR code. So I can show you what is the student end. What is the student's view with regards on his back end. So let me pull this one on the screen. So I already logged in here. That's why this one we have teacher card. Oh, so you can see what's happening on the end of our student. So this one. So this one is the end of our student. So as you can see, we have multiple choice here. This is the end of the educator or the teacher. So this is the student. They are same, but when you click this one, the multiple choice, this will be the start of the counting of how many seconds or minutes that our student will answer. Okay. So as you can see on the slide, it will solicit or it will collect the answer of our students. Pull up again this one, the student screen. Okay, here's the student's end. Which command allows you to cut a text? So only one option from below. So our student will select only one option. Okay, it's time's up. Oh, no one answered. And this is the best thing with ClassPoint also. You can show which is the correct answer. So you just hit, oh, yo, the letter C. or if you don't want to show them, okay, okay. Let's try it again. So participants, viewers, kindly join. Click now the multiple choice. Okay, and now we're collecting the answer. Before I forget, like I said before, we have two version of ClassPoint. The basic or the free, and the other one is the pro. What is the difference between the two? The first, the basic account for ClassPoint can accommodate 25 participants only. And if you are using the Pro or you have the ClassPoint Pro, it can use or it can accommodate 200 participants. So here we have three and they is correct. So you can save that for review or insert result as slide. So you're giving an option if the result of your question of your session if you want them to put in your slide. So just click that if you want to. Oh, what's happening? It doesn't want. Okay, it's loading. So that's the multiple choice single question. So let's move on to the next. Okay. So next is, oh, where's my, okay. The next one is after single, the multi-answer question. Like I said, multi-answer question, this is good for polling, gathering opinions, and for questions and have more than one correct answer. So again, on your screen, you just click the multiple choice. Then you just click the allow selecting multiple choices. So the student will now have the option to select more than one. Then we have also the submission, the length, how many seconds, how many minutes. So let's try 30 seconds for now. Then that's it. You can go now to the next slide. Let's see if reflect. Okay. So here's the question. What fruits do you like? So the student will answer more than one. So that's it. Okay. Let's try. Mm-hmm. Again, let's try again. Maybe the internet connection. That's why it's loading. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. This one is the. I'll make it big again. Okay. At your end, as a teacher, you just click this multiple choice so that it will be available to you, the end of your student. In my case, I don't know what's happening. Okay, yeah. Okay, you just select, you can select more than two. Mhm. Let's see on the end of the student, this one. So you can choose more than one option. So pwedeng option A is apple, orange, kiwi, grapes. Ay, sorry. Maybe you're wondering why it's just only four. I forgot to change this one on the settings. I just used four. So we have six choices. Yeah, you just let me show it again to the screen. When you click the multiple choice, we have six options. Okay, on the end of the student like this, we have six options. For example, option B, D, or E, I like that all. Then submit. Uh, just like that. Okay. Next, the next one is what we call the true or false question. So in true or false questions, this allows us to, this is the easiest kasi. Why it's easiest? We have to choose only two. So this type is quickest way to get yes or no answer. So it can be true or false, or it can be yes or no. So same process again, you just click the multiple choice. And since we have only two options, you just click the two option and we has correct answer, of course. So ClassPoint can be used in Mac, so it be false. And you have also choose how many, the length, and there you go. You just screen share again and presenter's view. Then just click the multiple choice. Then automatically the student will allow us to collect the response if either true or false or yes or no. So just easy as easy like that. Okay. Next, the next one is exit poll. Okay, so how do we use the exit poll, or when we're going to use exit poll? So exit poll, we are using this to ask for student understanding of the today's lesson, or who is popular on their group. You can use like that. So how we are going to use that? So since it is a poll with one, two, three, five. So we have five here. So meaning to say we are not soliciting answers. So definitely we don't have the correct answer because this is a poll. Then let's see on your question. The top for today's topic. Let me correct this first. For today's topic, you're soliciting with the for today's topic, is it timely and relevant? For example, like that. Then on your direction, make sure that your direction will be clear and concise. So for today's topic, is it timely and relevant? So does your student select if it's A for strongly agree, B is agree, C, D until dun sa what you call this, the not agree at all or not timely at all. So you going to add that on your screen. So for example, I will put agree until for the end is strongly agree, like that. Meaning to say your student will select if they agree until dun sa strongly agree. Then you do again with the presenters mode. Okay? So you're going to collect their response. You can see at the bottom part of your screen the time. So we don't have here the participants. Let me try it again. Sometimes it's because of the internet connection, maybe on the end of the student or the end of the teacher. Okay. Oh, we have here the 15 participants, but in our collecting the responses, we have 0. So sometimes the problem is the end of the student or sometimes on the end of the teacher because of the internet connectivity. So maybe it's poor internet connection. So sometimes like that. Okay, let's move on. Next is word cloud. So as we all know, word cloud, we have different also depending on how we are going to use the word cloud. So we have here the ranking, finding synonyms and antonyms, icebreaker, summarizing, or brainstorming. So word cloud has a student submit one or two words to answer or two words answer. These responses will be filtered together to form a cloud. The more times a word is submitted, the bigger it becomes. This way of visually viewing responses is a great way to get your student introduced to a new topic. So first, we can use the ranking. So ranking, for an easy way to use the most popular outcome, have students submit their top 3 or preference. For example, you're soliciting what are your top 3 dream job, like that. Or you can see their favorite subject by having your students submit their top 3 major subject that they love or they like that. For example, from what country are you? So we are using the word cloud. So on your settings, you can also ask how many submission you're going to solicit. For example, you have 20 students, but you want them to submit 3. For this question, what from what country are you? So I'll just limit for one only. So you can start question with slide, then how many or the length for the submission. So I'll give him 30 seconds. And then let's try. So participants, let's try the word cloud. Okay, let's see who among our viewers came from. Mhm. Right. Let's try it again. Okay. So, from what country are you? Let's see. Whoa, Philippines. So, most of our viewers are from Philippines who joined our ClassPoint session. Okay. You can save it for review or depending on how you use that or you insert to the next slide. Next, you can use synonym and antonym. So students can think of words that are similar or opposite in meaning and compare with what their classmates come up with. So let's use the word cloud. Okay, let's limit for one submission. Then start with question for 15 seconds. Okay. The question is, what is the synonym of fear? Love? What else? Oh, it's so interactive. It's so engaging to the end of the student. So that's why I love ClassPoint also. So we have here too the love and you can insert. I don't know what's the problem of my. It's not clickable. Let's try it later. Next, we can use word cloud to as one word. So you can use a summarizing, have students submit word that summarize the lesson of the day or a specific topic to see how our student understood or react with our teaching or depending on the subject matter that we are dealing with. So we can use word cloud or we can use word cloud as icebreaker for a fun introduction to our class. We can use the word cloud before we can get started to introduce the topic. So let's try this one. In one word, describe IGP. Okay, we're going to use the word cloud. Then let's try, you can submit 5 responses or 3 responses. So for 1 minute. Okay. Let's try 30 seconds only. Okay, then go to the presenter's view again, then helpful, very nice. Generous, fantastic. Yes, IGT is fantastic, helpful, generous, excellent. What else? Worthy. And there you go. It's helpful. Most of us say IGP is helpful. That's why helpful is the big word here in our word cloud. Okay. I hope you're enjoying the session. Next is short answer. So in short answer, we are soliciting answer. We can ask open-ended question, fill in the blanks, define a word or concept, give an example, submit a number. Uh, Maybe you're wondering what's the difference with word cloud and short answer. There's a big difference. Why? Because on the word cloud, the word you're soliciting or the answer you are asking were formed into like a cloud. But on the short answer, it's not. So we can use the short answer when you ask open-ended question to receive written responses. It's up to 500 characters are allowed to this question. You can use short answer questions for all subjects, even in mathematics. On the open-ended question, we can, this has an endless possibilities. To name a few, you can use it to get student opinion, on essay type, a brainstorming session, soliciting ideas or contributing ideas. You can do that. In fill in the blanks, um, it's a sentence or a paragraph have a few blank space for student to submit the correct vocabulary words. You can define also a concept or a word. You can give an example that students submit a specific instance of a concept or idea. Let's say, what can the student um, idea with pandemic today, the new normal today, like that. Or you can submit a number. Use this to have student calculate a problem and submit their answer in number form. You can do that also. Let's try this example. Oops. Okay. Are you going to use the class point? Why? So we are going to use the short answer. Here's the short answer. Then hide participants' name when viewing responses. You are allowed to hide the names of your participants for Data Privacy Act. And at the same time, you can start the question with slide. You can close the submission after a length of a minute or an seconds. You can minimize result window after the question starts. Let's try this and start with question slide and try this with 15 seconds. If you didn't check the close submission after, the student have the opportunity, unlimited opportunity to answer for that question. So let's try this. Okay, the question is, are you going to use the class point? Why? What happened? Okay, it's loading. Let's try it again. Maybe my internet connection. Are you going to use the class point? Why? Let's see what's our participant. Okay, maybe my internet connection. Again, let's try it again. One more time. Participants, kindly join me with this. Are you going to use the class point? Oh, no response again. Okay, let's move on to the next. Next is soliciting answer. What is the impact of pandemic to you? So we are going to use the short answer. So you can hide the participant's name. Let's try this with 15 seconds again. Then presenter's view. Okay. We don't have participants now on the. Sometimes the problem is the yon. Yes. We have one there. from Gretchen Gadgad, challenging, Shari Marie Mundas. That's the settings before. If you will hide the name or you will not hide their name. So it's up to you depending on how will you going to use or what is your preference. Okay, next let's have this one. Give two sports you love. So I'm soliciting two answers here. So short answer. Then let's try this hide the participant's name. And for 30 seconds. Then let's try. Uh, okay. Badminton, basketball, softball, futsal. Wow. Basketball, tennis, bowling, skating, Hispano, badminton, and swimming. Volleyball, basketball, badminton, and chess. We have many responses for this question. So they're just don't like the idea of their name to appear on the screen. So we can insert the, it's not clickable again. I don't know what's the problem. Maybe on my end. Okay. Next is slide drawing. Okay, this is one of my favorite slide drawing. Why? Because on slide drawing we can annotate on the slide. Annotating on the slide isn't just for teachers. With the slide drawing activity, you can send your students a slide to annotate on and send it back to you. Or that's the great one. It uses this when you want to receive drawing responses from all your students at once. We have draw on graphs. So when we say draw on graphs, students have to draw over a graph and send in their answer for different kinds of problem. You can use this on mathematics. Annotate on image, send any image with an image on it to student for them to add more details to the slide. Brainstorming, ask for your students to visually express ideas instead of using words by sending them a blank slide. Or you can correcting mistakes. You can send a slide with mistakes to let students to correct it by highlighting the errors for English or for language. You can have whiteboard also, type out a question and leave blank space at the bottom. This gives student room to answer the question freely and send it back to you. So let's try this slide drawing. For example, this is my screen. Then I'll be putting this one. This one is I got from Google. So make it big. Sorry. Slide drawing. You can hide the participant's name. Then we can do this with, try this 1 minute. And let's go. Let's shoot. Oh, sorry. It's blocking. Okay. Then I we can collect or solicit the answer or the responses from our students, and we can use this for mathematics subjects. You can use this also for language. For example, is the defining a name or it's just like completing the sets, or for elementary, for primary, the what do you call that? The guide tracing for letters or numbers. I think don't have here participants. Again, let's try. Maybe my internet connection. Okay, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I didn't get any response. Maybe in my internet connection. Okay, that's the slide drawing. Image upload. Okay, next is the image upload. So in image upload, we can use upload in ClassPoint when you would like to creatively get the students more active in your class. So there are three ways to upload image: taking a photo, uploading a picture, or taking a screenshot. So submit a photo of a physical worksheet. You can have students take a photo of their worksheet to use as an class example, or submit a screenshot to digital whiteboard applications so students can do their work right on their devices such as iPad or Chromebook using a digital whiteboard. Take a screenshot and submit it for review. Or online brainstorming, students have upload a photo from the web when you want students to submit a new photo. Or slide annotations, you can let students download the current slide, annotate on it, then submit it back. Or you can have the photo taking. Use this way to have students upload a selfie or to give examples to reinforce a topic or example. If students are having trouble with triangles and right angles, you might have your students upload photos of right angles they find around the classroom. So it depends upon on how we're going to use the image upload. So the best way is to maximize image upload. So for this session, I'm asking you to upload a selfie of you while watching this webinar. So let's try. So I'll click the image upload, and there's a settings again. I will hide the name of the participants. Maybe they were shy. And I have this on 1 minute. So let's try and image upload. I think I don't have again of participants. Maybe on my end. On the students end, it's like this. Ayan. Then you just click to choose image. This will allow you, for example, this one. Oh, sorry. Because of my internet connection, that's why. Yeah, I have here the one. Let's save it for review. Okay. So we have one response for okay. Next next example. Okay, upload a photo of your favorite scenery. Sorry. You can use this image upload. Image upload to upload your favorite scenery in 1 minute. Okay. Wow. The beauty of this class point is you can heart with the activity that your student sent. Okay, like that. Oh, oh, you can give heart to your, and you can download it also. Thank you, audience. Let's save it for review. I don't know why it's not working with me. And aside from that, we have here the pick a name. Sorry, the quick poll. Oh, not working again with me. Okay. Next, I don't know. Okay. Next is sharing slides. So our slide can be shared. So you just click the share on the review, the share PDF. Mm-hmm. Takes a million of times. Sorry, my internet connection today is not working with me. Let's wait. And a few times later, and it's not responding. What's happening? You just wait for this to a pop-up message will come again. Then where is it na? There you are. You can share via a QR code or you can direct with this link to get the presentation. So that's it. It's so easy to share your presentation. You can scan the code or you can get the link. And the code will expire in 4 minutes and 28 seconds and counting. Okay. Leaderboard. Leaderboard allows you to allows us to show who is leading with our either competition mode or our multiple choices questions or sets of our quizzes. That's the one. And delete all response. As you remember, we are giving a choice, a pop-up message if we are going to keep or discard. So if you keep that and you want to delete all the response, you just click the delete all, and there you go. It's all deleted. The sometimes the problem with using ClassPoint, if I am the teacher, then I'm using this presentation for example, for section one. Then I'm done with my lessons with my class. Then same slides I'll be using again to the next section, section 2. The problem with that is the class code. So why I said that the problem is the class code? Because all their responses is in that slide also, the section 1. And when you use that again with the same class code, they can see the responses again by your students like this one, the one that I keep last time. What's that? This one. The student will see this. So my suggestion, and you can take it as the consideration also, that if you're going to use a presentation in ClassPoint, make a duplicate copy so that it can generate different class code. Speaking of different class code, we can also have different class code. For example, uh, this one, this is the presenter's view. This is the class code 90226, and I have 28 participants here. So I'll just click the class code, and a pop-up screen will show who are the participants joined, what are the class code. But also, we can generate new class code. For example, I have 40 students and I have 300 participants, and I already maxed up my number of participants in my pro, on my ClassPoint Pro. So going to generate a new class code. So when you click the new class code, message will appear again. Okay, let's wait. It's loading. Bear with me, guys. My internet connection is like this. Okay. Mhm. I don't know what's the. It's not. I don't know what's happening. Why here doesn't want to be paid. Okay. Okay. Maybe with my internet connection. I don't know why. You can generate new class code by just clicking this one. Then a pop-up message will appear asking you to generate new class code, then eventually all the participants you have, for this one is 35 participants, they'll all be a new class code. So they'll be leaving the current class code. I don't know why it's not working with me. Okay, next, leaderboard. Let's show the leaderboard. What's happening? And it hangs. Okay. Just wait. I don't know what's happening. Doesn't want to be. Yo. What's happening? Ayan. Here. Leaderboard show you on the competition side. So if you have a competition with your students, this will tell you how or who is the leading, the first, second, third, up to 20. And at the same time, you can download that on Excel file, CSV file from ClassPoint. If you are using the Pro only, take note. I said for Pro only, you can download the result via ClassPoint if you're using the Pro account. So meaning to say it's not applicable on the side of free version or the basic version. So let's try. I'm using the Pro account today, and it will here. Okay, how to upgrade your class point. So on your users group, you just click the upgrade to Pro, and then just wait again. And it's loading. This one. This pop-ups screen will pop up. You can export the leaderboard as CSV. You can create unlimited numbers of activities, and you can host classes up to 200 students. That's for a pro. For to upgrade that, you can subscribe or you can enter product key. You just hit the enter product key and it will ask you for the license key. Then verify the key. Then automatically you can know your class point as pro. Uh, have only 1 month pro, so it's expires until 5 days. So on your profile, you can see your pro, your email address, your name, organization, sector, country, and there. Okay. What else did I forget? Get started. If you are new with ClassPoint, get started is with you. Is for you also. Then It will give you the basics. Your queries will be answered there also. Or we have resources also on ClassPoint. We have community also in ClassPoint, especially here in the Philippines. We have ClassPoint community in the Philippines. So if you have questions, queries, you can ask also. And that's it. I think that's the last slide. And thank you, Hadi Hadi. A word from Bangon tribe means thank you. Sky Carvin M. Sapungan. And I hope you enjoy the session. You learned a lot. If you have queries, questions, if you want also to me to conduct sessions with you, with your organization, you can contact me also. You can ask me also for queries for ClassPoint, and happy to serve to help you answering your queries. And that's it. And thank you very much, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful presentation. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Okay, everybody, please let us thank Sir Carl Kevin M. Sabungan from the Philippines for his wonderful presentation today. Okay, so hello, sir, can you hear me? Hello. Okay, once again, thank you so much, sir. Hello, sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, yes.
Okay, so once again, thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful presentation. And once again, class point is very important. It is an integrated, interactive teaching and classroom quiz tool designed for every educator who uses PowerPoint. So the topic is very important nowadays. We are using PowerPoint to PowerPoint as a method of teaching. Then in ClassPoint, it allows teachers to quickly turn their PPT slides into interactive quizzes, run the quizzes with students, collect their live responses, which is very important, and we can also score students and save data. And also it allows ClassPoint allow or provides educators with handy annotation tools and digital whiteboards inside PowerPoint. And before that, I would like to emphasize the tips that our audience, Ma'am Manolita, had shared in our chat box. I took a picture for tip 4 and 5. Ma'am Manolita said, tip 4, ask questions. ClassPoint has a variety of questions you can use to get responses from your students. That's true. This is a great way to test their knowledge and see how they are understand the lesson. Multiple choice questions are quick and useful in this setting. That's very relevant, Ma'am Manolita. And another tip is tip 5, quick fill and pick a way for you to get instant feedback from your students, and it can be found on the ClassPoint toolbar in slideshow mode. With this tool, you are sure students are always with you and their opinions are always heard, and which is very important. We have to interact with the students, and using this ClassPoint, we can able to interact with them. So again, once again, thank you so much, Sir Carl, for wonderful presentation today. Okay, thanks a lot, Sir Carl. And be ready, our lovely students. Let us move on for quiz competition. Okay, so be ready for quiz competition. Now we are in quiz competition. Then our code for today is ITP quiz. So please go to www.slido.com. Then join our quiz competition today. So as of now, we have 67 participants. Very good. And please use your complete name when you join the quiz for your certificate. Okay, once again, our code for today is IGP quiz. Please go to www.slido.com, and you can also see the link in the comment box. Okay, hello, Ma'am Lamberto, Ma'am Mary Jane, Ma'am Maria. Okay, everybody, please join our quiz competition. The code is IGP quiz. Okay, for very good. We have almost 100 participants. Very good. And good luck to all of you. Once again, our code for today is IGP quiz. You can also see the link in the comment box. So now question number 1. You can create a live quiz competition with ClassPoint. Is it true or false? Can we create a live quiz using a ClassPoint? True or false? And 98% said true. 98% said true, and only 2% said false. So that is correct. True. Top one, Sir Dennis. Question number 2. Which of the following does not belong to the group in ClassPoint? A. Quick ball. B. Quiz maker. So which is not belong? Is it quick ball, or quick quiz maker? Okay, so for the 8% of the participants said quick ball is not belong to the group of ClassPoint, while 52% said quiz maker. So let us find out which one is correct. So the correct answer is quiz maker, and 52% of the participants got the correct answer. Still Sir Dennis again. Oh, now Mom Jemaline. Hi, Mom Jemaline. Okay, question number 3. To begin the installation, you can first have ClassPoint downloaded on your device. Is it true or false? Have to download it or not? Or you have to install it or not? 92% of the participants said true, while only 8% said false. So let us find out the correct answer for question number 3. Okay, the correct answer is true. We have to install first the ClassPoint. Okay, so let us move on to number 4 question. Okay, Sir Jeffrey is the top one now. Okay, question number 4. ClassPoint is a PowerPoint plugin for Windows devices. Is it true or false? Okay, 89% of the participants answered true, while only 11% answered false. So let us find out the correct answer. So the correct answer is true. Okay, so the correct answer for question number 4 is true. And 89% of the participants got the correct answer. Okay, let us move on to question number 5. Okay, so Sir Jeffrey again, the top one for this competition right now. So let us move on to question number 5. Question number 5 is there are three commonly okay, sorry. Okay, question number 5. Oh, the correct answer is false. Only 41% of the participants got the correct answer. There are three commonly used templates in ClassPoint Quickball, and that is false. Okay, so the top one now is Locardo Jr. Okay, question number 6 is ClassPoint is compatible with Macs or mobile devices that run on iOS or Android. Is it true or false? Okay, so 77% of the participants said true, while 23% said false. And that is the correct answer. So only 23% of the participants got the correct answer. So question number 7, how many students can the I in Norse ClassPoint. I hope I pronounced it correctly. ClassPoint free account can accommodate in one class, 25 or 20. In Norse ClassPoint. So 90% of the participants said 25, and that is the correct answer. And question number 8, ClassPoint is the integrated interactive teaching and classroom quiz tool designed for educator who uses PowerPoint. Is it true or false? Okay, only 1% answered false, and while 99% of the participants said true, and that is correct. Very good. Let us move on to quiz number 4, number 9, rather. Uh, include IOStream, ClassPoint. How can I? Uh, Okay, constructor code void main point one, compiler error A, B runtime error. I think what does it mean by that symbol? Okay, so only 45% of the participants got the correct answer, compiler error. And the last question is, wow, Manginalin is the rank one. Okay, last question. ClassPoint is an application integrated into which tools of online teaching? A. Microsoft PowerPoint or B. Microsoft Word? Okay, no one answered Microsoft Word. So it means you understood the lesson that our speaker discussed today. Very good, very good. Congratulations to all of you, our lovely audience. And again, our top 10 for quiz competitions are, these are the winners. Top 1, Ma'am Ginalin. 2, Girly. 3, Locardo. 4, Nelly. 5, Gemaline. 6, Dawn. Who's that? Okay. And 7, Raquel. 9, Mary Jane. 10, Jennifer. And, 9, Jennifer. Then 10, Sir Joel. Once again, congratulations to the top winners for quiz competition. And don't worry for those Teachers who are not included in the top 10, you can do it next time. And you are all winners. Okay, once again, congratulations to all of you. Okay, so now please prepare your question and we are about to start our Q&A portion. Okay, so please. Hello, Sir Carl.
Hello po.
Are you
Good
ready for
day.
our Q&A portion?
Yes, definitely ready.
Yes, you must be. Okay, so thank you so much. Then now we have one question. Our first question coming from Mom Manolita. Hi, Mom Manolita. The question is, which is better to use for whiteboard, ClassPoint, or Jamboard?
Oh my God. This two is my favorite, the Jamboard and ClassPoint. But definitely because we're talking about ClassPoint, for now my answer is ClassPoint. But I love Jamboard.
Okay, so you prefer the ClassPoint, but you also like the Jamboard.
Yes.
What is the advantage of ClassPoint and also the advantage of Jamboard's?
Jamboard is most on whiteboard. That's why I love Jamboard. But with regards to integration in the subject while presenting, I'll definitely use ClassPoint because you're not going to use other application to up smash with ClassPoint. So ClassPoint is most on presentation and integration with the whiteboard. However, the Jamboard is basically is focused on whiteboard. But
So I
also we
think
have
class.
whiteboard in Microsoft.
Ah,
So I
okay.
love those kasi. That's why
Oh,
I can
I
choose.
see, I see. Okay, so thank you so much, sir. So I think class is all of the two is good, but I prefer the class point.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And I hope Mama Nolita, Sir Car, answer your question well. Thanks a lot. Okay, let us move on to the next question from Mom, I don't know, Mom or Sir Mirasol Silaga. The question is ClassPoint worksheet data how to save? Or to save?
Okay, let's be clear with what is worksheet data. So, if you're using the PowerPoint with ClassPoint, you have options if it's auto-save or not. Meaning to say we have online and offline version with Microsoft PowerPoint. So, being said with that, it's automatically auto-save if you're using the online version. However, the question is worksheet data. I don't know what worksheet or what kind of worksheet is this. But technically, if you're using the class point and maybe it's the worksheet data he's or her referring to is with regards to the image upload, the annotation, you have the choice to keep or disregard the data being annotated on the worksheet or on the class point itself. So if you keep it, it's auto save. But if you disregard it, you're not going to save that. I hope I
Yes.
answered Miss Mirasol.
Yes, I hope so. I think you answered it well, sir. So thank you so much. And thank you, Mirasol, for the wonderful question. Okay, so let us move on to the question number three from Mom Blondie. Hello, Mom Blondie. Good afternoon. Okay, can we avail of your demonstration kit on ClassPoint for our review and practice?
Okay, can we avail of your demonstration kit on ClassPoint for our review and practice? Technically, ma'am, I'm not on ClassPoint. I'm just educator who use ClassPoint. So you can ask directly from the ClassPoint in a way. And for my presentation, you can get it as you can use it for your review or any practice. But with regards to ClassPoint itself, I am not the one who will going to give the permission to use or to do so because I'm just an educator who use ClassPoint.
So I think, sir, what she wants to maybe to get your PowerPoint just for review and practice. Then I think Sir Showman will also upload that in our website.
Yes.
Then, Mom, you can download it again. So thank you so much, and Sir Carl, thank you. And another question from Sir Herson. Is class points only be used in PowerPoint?
Definitely yes, as of today. Why I said as of today, maybe from the few days or coming days, they expand the class point. But as of now, we can use class point only in PowerPoint because class point is one of the add-ons on PowerPoint.
So you can only use our the class point for PowerPoint presentation to create quiz and also a live response for the students. It's very nice. Okay, thanks a lot, Sir Harrison. And Mom Teresa Ganadan. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Mom. Okay, question because he's watching on YouTube. Uh, can we still use the PowerPoint slides in another session, say as review activity for the next lesson?
Definitely yes, Ma'am Maria Teresa Canaden. Because it's save on your devices. You can use this as a review activity because all the annotation, if you kept there, you can use it again. So you definitely yes.
Okay, so yes, Mom. Thanks a lot, Sir Car, and thank you so much, Mama Teresa Ganaden, for your question. Another question from Maribik, Maribik San Felipe. Is there a limit on the number of slides if we will include the assessment in the presentation? Sir, he wants to know if there's a limitation
Okay.
on the number of
Yes.
slides.
I didn't experience it myself, but the last time with my friend, he just used 200 slides, and he kept asking me if is that the maximum slide that I can use with ClassPoint. So technically, I said to him, yes, because you already done that I for me it's I'm not the one who used the 200 slides. So I said maybe it's the max up of the slides or the limit for the slide is 200. But I didn't know with ClassPoint itself, but based on my friend experience, I can say it's 200 slides.
Ah, okay. So 200 slides. Then when
Yes.
he can still add or no more, sir?
He can add, but he can't add because of the because of the different interactive activities you're using. The multiple choice. That's
Okay, so I think 200 questions or 200 slides is too
yes,
many.
yes,
Yes, okay. So, Sir Maribik, you can create maximum slides of 200.
200.
Okay, that's a maximum according to the experience based according to Sir Carl Brent. Okay, thanks a lot, Sir Maribik, for the wonderful question. Oh, from Mom Maurice. Hello, Mom Maurice. Sir Carl, just a clarification. By using this class point, does it mean that it is advisable, better for the learners to use laptop than mobile phone? Or for them, it is much easier when using their Android phones? Clarification, sir.
Okay. Tech, yes. Technically, there's no difference while using mobile phone or desktop or laptop. The question there is rich kid. Definitely he can use laptop, but if
Mhm.
not, he can use mobile phones. And it depends also on his or her internet connection as well. So there's no difference with the two. If the students use the mobile phones, it's okay. If your students use the gadget as laptop, it's okay.
Okay, so I think this is very nice because some of the students, or most of the students, they don't have their desktop or laptop. So if they can also use their phones to join, then it's better. So thank you so much, sir, for to clarify us if the students can use their phones. So thank you, and from Mom Gandhi again. Is there an alternative platform if ClassPoint is not compatible with current use? Is there a alternative platform, sir?
Okay. If not compatible with current use. I think the answer for that is what is your prefer? Why? Because definitely if the class point is not working or not compatible with you, you can use other application. So you can do different. We have different educational tools that we can use, but it's depend on how will you going to use that. You can use Wakelet because I'm a Wakelet ambassador also, and we have different platforms, so it's many to choose. So for me, next to my heart is Wakelet because I'm a Wakelet ambassador also.
Okay. So we can use that as alternative platform for ClassPoint. Yes, thank you, sir. And from Raquel, Mamita, sir, how much if we avail a pro version of ClassPoint? Or is there a way to have a pro
Oh,
version for free? Do you know, sir, how much?
okay. First is how much is the pro version. As you can search in the browser the ClassPoint.io.
Mhm.
They updated their website. As of now, their pricing for ClassPoint Pro is 8.9 US dollars. So for the next question,
8.9.
is there a way to have a pro version for free? Yes, they have. But technically, basically me is using ClassPoint Pro in 1 month trial only. So I'm not that rich to avail the 8.9 because $8.9 is billed annually. So when you convert into peso, it's so for me it's so expensive. So I'm just attending different webinars, seminars, and joining the community to get the free version, the pro version for free also. So I hope I
Okay.
can get also the 6 months
Pro
or
version.
1 year free version for ano. Yes. With that, Ma'am Raquel, we're on the same boat. We're looking for that also. And maybe the ClassPoint manager and community is watching this, especially the ClassPoint here in the Philippines na hi Miss Stephanie. We want free ClassPoint Pro also. Shout out
Okay,
Mrs.
I
Steph.
see. Yeah, so sir, 8.5 USD per month.
8.9.
Per month. 8.9.
Not per, yeah,
Okay, so it's
8.9
almost
annually.
500 in peso.
Maybe I don't
Annually. Oh,
know.
not
Yes,
too
annually.
not too expensive. Okay, so I think it's nice if we subscribe to uh ClassPoint. Okay, so I think no more questions, sir. Wow, so thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful presentation, and to all our active participants, thank you so much. Sir Carr, salute you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers. And if you have queries, questions, just inbox me. If I am available, I can attend to your queries. And if you have training sessions also, I can do also. We have community that helps. Like Filipino said, hilahan pataas. That means we are uplifting each other. We are sharing what we have, what we need, and um, I hope you enjoy my session. And shout out to my professor today. I'm being late today because I have this kind of webinar session. So thank you, Doc Jess, for allowing me to be late on your subject. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. So if you have any questions, so you can message Sir Carr. I think he posted also his FB account, so you can message him directly. You can chat with him.
Yes.
Okay, so once okay, once again, thank you so much, Sir Carl. Have a good day to you. Okay,
Thank you.
so let us move on to our certification process. So step two, today's certification process. So please browse www.eduigp.com. Today is November 7th, rather. Certification link. As you can see the link below. Certification link now available in comment box and pin comment. Certification link will be available always in this program post, Facebook page, Facebook group, YouTube description. And take note, without an account on our website, you can visit, but you can't do anything functionally. So you have to create your account. So certification process, you can create your certificates in two ways. Direct link from comment box, pin comment, and post a description. Or if you are not available to click this link, please directly browse www.eduigp.com for all information together. Find today's program, then the process are still the same. Okay, so that um, are the two ways in claiming your certificate. And remember, if you don't without an account, you can visit the website, but you cannot do anything functionally. So it's better to create an account. That is a certification process. Okay, today's certification process, as you can see on your screen, and the most awaited part, the code of today's webinar is IGP1213. I repeat, today's code is IGP1213. Okay, so without code, no one is eligible for certificates. And also, our lovely participants, please note, screenshot or take note. Okay, with code, you can claim your certificates anytime. So if you're not able to download it today, so tomorrow you can download it, or anytime you are free, or if you have internet connection. So again, our code for today's program or webinar is IGP1213. Okay, just screenshot the code or you can note it. Again, our today's program name is Delivering Digital Classroom through ClassPoint, and the code in getting your e-certificate is IGP1213. So please, you can screenshot or you can take note the code. Remember, without code, no one is eligible for certificate. Okay, with code, click Get Your Certificate. Okay, remember our um, topic for today's webinar is Delivering Digital Classroom through ClassPoint, and the code is IGP1213. Just enter the code in the box so you can see your certificate code, then click Get Your Certificate. So important announcement. Okay. So, oh, our upcoming webinars. Okay. So take note. Upcoming webinars, webinar series, the new trends in education, and also multiple teaching instructions and modalities. Okay. So with our uh, two brilliant speakers, Mom Francia T. Labandello and also Dr. Arnold Alvaro. Hi, sir. That is our part two of this webinar series. Very important and very relevant topic. Okay, so webinar series, November 8th, the role of SBM in school improvement with brilliant speaker Mom Ermeline V. Diaz from the Philippines. So please don't miss this relevant webinar on November 8th. Okay? November 8th. And November 9th. Topic: Educational Action Research with one speaker from the Philippines, Sir Ricky C. Montano. Okay, so very interesting topic on November 9, educational action research. Action research is very important. So please don't miss this wonderful webinar on November. Okay, November 10. Topic: Inquiry-based approach and the 21st century teaching with two brilliant speakers from the Philippines, Sir Narciso and Mom Nancy. Okay, so please don't forget this crucial topic on November 10th. Okay, so November 11th, topic mathematics education, thriving in the old and new normal. Another interesting topic with speaker Sir Zoran Isaias Anunuevo. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, sir. So please don't forget this wonderful webinar on November 11, Mathematics Education in Old and New Normal. Okay, November 13, topic Personality Development and Communication Skills with brilliant speakers from India, Dr. Priyanka Gupta. Okay, so once again, please don't miss this relevant topic or webinar on November 13. Leader skills, innovation, inspire, and impact. And November 14. Okay, November 14 topic, identify learners' needs with art of teaching. Wow, interesting topic. We have to identify the needs of our students with brilliant speakers from Sri Lanka, Ma'am Fazara Sadam. Okay, so another interesting topic on November 14. Identify learners' needs with art of teaching. Okay, very nice. She's a clinical psychologist and counselor. Okay, very nice. And okay, another topic, ethics and principles of communication. very important. And meet our brilliant speaker rather from the Philippines, Sir Genesis G. Janelsa. Sir, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Okay, so okay, webinar series part 2, November 15, upskilling organizational leadership and management skills. Okay, collaboration, extension, and linkages with our speaker, Sir Joseph Roland M. Mansol from the Philippines. Okay, so that's it. Very interesting topic. All of the topics are very relevant. Congratulations, IG. Okay, once again, please remember the code 121. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a good day to all of you. Once again, I am your host,